Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us right here on Midday, Kentucky. I have to say, our wonderful floor director, Barry, we call him Baz. That's not really his real name.
You also just call him Barry, and that's not his name.
Yeah, no, you didn't let me finish my line.
Do you remember his name now?
No, of course I know it's Lee, but he looks like Barry Gibb because he's growing his hair, and he walked past a few weeks ago, and it blew in the wind a little, and then he slid to the side and said, ha, 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 ha. He's dying. He's dying. Hey, everyone, how are you?
Doing well, how are you?
We're good?
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, I didn't sleep very well last night. I've got to tell you this story, everyone. So, I had my shower, got in my bathrobe. You know I love a bathrobe. I go out on the balcony. I look over the lovely paddock. You know, got my hair, had a shave, done everything, made the bed. Then all of a sudden, I'm back in the shower, washing my hair, thinking, oh, my hair didn't move much last night, blah, blah, blah. I'm halfway through the shower and I've realised I've already had one.
That's funny.
That's not normal.
No, it's not.
What's happened?
I don't know. You're losing
Is it an onset of early Alzheimer's? Or
I think it's a sign
Dementia?
of stress. Your mind is elsewhere.
It was. It was, everyone. Hey, play that music, banjo. There we are. It's all about, we're going to skip this, my friend. We're going to go to the next one. We're 11 days away from the royal wedding, and every day we have a fun fact. When Meghan Markle marries Prince Harry, what name will she take? Or rather, what is actually Prince Harry's last name? Before we get to the surname, firstly, Prince Harry's full name is Henry Charles Albert David. Prince Harry's official title is His Royal Highness, Prince Harry of Wales, but Prince Harry's surname is Windsor. But royals don't tend to use them. The royal family's website explained it's at a meeting of the Privy Council on 17th of July 1917. George V declared that all descendants in the male line of Queen Victoria who are subjects of these realms other than female descendants who marry or who have married shall bear the name Windsor. Everyone is also forgetting that it is, let me just, Prince Harry, what did we say his name was? It is Henry Charles Albert David Mountbatten Windsor. Mountbatten was named after, that's his uncle Mountbatten, after his grandfather, okay? And then Queen Elizabeth II is a Windsor. So there's your fun fact for today.
Wow,
people.
that is a mouthful of a name, isn't it?
Oh. Yeah, I've got 7 middle names.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm from royal descent. In my head. Do you know what I mean? Which is a little confused right now, everyone. All right, Dancing with the Stars. Tell me you watched it,
I
Lisa.
did.
Promise?
I did.
I
know
saw
you
some
did
highlights
it.
on Facebook.
You saw some
yeah.
highlights. Well, guess what? Week 2 of Dancing with the Stars wrapped up last night, and it was a full of doubles. A double dancer for each contest and another double elimination. In addition to their couple dance, there was a team dance off, the 70s versus the 50s. It was fabulous. I absolutely adored it. At the end of the night, 3 couples were in jeopardy: Karim, Arki, and also Chris. The couples that lived to dance another day, I'm so happy, is Chris and Whitney. Other highlights included, of course, pro dancer Lindsay seeing her partner Karim eye to eye by dancing on another person's shoulder.
I thought that was really cute.
Wasn't it really
Yes,
clever?
Yes.
And I have to say, Tonya Harding dancing with Sasha and a bear. I thought Tonya Harding did really well.
I
last
thought she
night.
did too.
And
you know.
she was dancing along to Redneck Woman or something.
Yes, she was, and she did a great job. Well, she self-admittedly said she's a
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah, she said she's a redneck. But
Any girl that wears a ball gown, cowboy boots, and an axe, bit of a redneck chick there. You know, like,
well, and she was wielding that axe pretty well too.
wielding it like no tomorrow. And I have to say also, that I could watch those reruns all day. I love Dancing with the Stars.
I do too.
I like the costumes from last night.
The
That's what
costumes
caught
were
me
good.
seeing the highlights this morning. I clicked
Yeah.
on a bunch of the costumes.
Adam Rippon is doing really well. He's tied again with his Olympic counterpart. I've forgotten her name off the top of my head. I'm sorry about that. But they're doing really well.
Yeah, they
It's
are.
great. I think those 2 will be the final 2. I really do. That's my prediction, everyone. Tell us what you think on Midday Kentucky's Facebook page. Alrighty, a long line of celebrities got all dressed up for the annual Met Gala last night, and that, of course, was in New York. But is it the last? Rumours say that this may be the last time Vogue boss Anna Wintour will host the actual event. It's rumoured that she is leaving Condé Nast. Now, Condé Nast own Vogue. No Wintour probably means no gala. Let me tell you about this. Looks like she's leaving after the September issue, which is the biggest issue that they do every year for Vogue. Anna Wintour has been there since something like the 70s. She is an icon in the fashion world, and the gala that they had last night raises money for the Costume Institute.
Okay.
Okay, so let's take a look. Each ticket, of course, costs $50,000.
Wow.
Per ticket, people. Gala raised in 2017 $12.2 million. 2016, it only raised 13.5, and a total cost of 3.5 million to put the actual event on.
Wow.
Now, of course, it is held yearly. It's been going on for 60 years. And as I said, it is for the Costume Institute. Now, I wanted to show you some of the best dresses. All right, tell me what you think, girls. Here's the first one, Solange. Now, she was wearing an Iris Van Herpen's Fall 2012 costume. What do you think?
I don't like that at
Nope,
all.
I don't either. Not digging it at all.
Okay.
The hips, the hip area is so distracting for me.
Okay, Jaden Smith, she wore he, I should say. I think he looks fabulous. I'd like that jacket.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, and
I don't know.
Probably
It's
was $15,000.
probably not my favorite, but it's
Okay,
nice.
and Chadwick Boseman in Versace. Interesting.
Well, you know, I don't hate it, but it's definitely popish looking.
Well, I think. Well, you know what the event was last night. It was Cathedral. So I can understand why they were wearing that. Rihanna,
that would be
of
appropriate.
course, just shook the carpet again.
Yeah,
they say
she looked
took-
awesome.
She
Yeah,
does.
she really did look amazing. And Jennifer Lopez, I absolutely adored her in this. What do you think? Isn't she stunning?
Boy, she knows how to show a leg.
I
doesn't
know,
she?
but I sort of think
love
that was an Angelina Jolie pose. All right.
Yeah, but you know, J-Lo, in my opinion, you know, is a little
All right,
curvier,
let's-
and I think she
Different
looks great.
textures, Too, like
Yeah,
what
this
was
is
on her
Madonna.
I love it.
I don't
Madonna.
like this.
She did no, but she also came out and did like a prayer at the actual event as
gotcha,
well.
okay.
Yeah. So 3 worst dresses. All right. Well, that's boring. Daniel, he's wearing Prada. And he was one of the few men that wore a dinner suit. Travis Scott. I actually thought he looked pretty good, but he was voted on one of the worst best dressed. And Kylie Jenner was as well.
Interesting to see them together, you know. She looks amazing. Didn't she have a baby like 2 months ago?
Yeah,
You
seriously.
know that's not Chloe.
That's Kylie, yeah. Kylie had a baby.
Oh, good.
Kylie had a baby
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
they both look great. I like that outfit.
This is Kim
actually.
Versace, Kim Kardashian wearing Versace. They said she went understated. Yes, she did. Look at those darn hips on her, would you? Is she just not...
She looks great.
I just
love
don't know
that
how
outfit.
she gets to look like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, she looks amazing. I'm not really a fan of the like sexy religious outfits. You know, like she has
Yeah.
the cross on her neck, the cross on her hip.
Yeah.
But like your boobs are hanging out. I don't know. It's sort of like mixed
Yeah.
message to me.
Well, she's about to do a new pasty line. So she was promoting the other day on Instagram.
Oh, really?
And the 2 most bizarre, Frances McDormand, she was wearing Valentino.
That is.
This is the time that you can go a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And Katy Perry in Versace. Well, I thought she was fabulous. I'd be on the top of a car looking
I don't know
like
how
that.
you sit down in an outfit like
Huh?
that, but
I think so too. What do you both think?
I like the feathers, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, move on, everyone. Last week we brought you a story about these jeans. You can basically say these are just all seams jeans, but hey, ladies, at least they have pockets. Well, we found on Facebook this guy called Bill who decided to create his own version of the jeans without spending the $160. Let's bring up both pictures. Oh, there he is. Have we got the original picture of what they look like? He decided to make them himself. Do you remember we did that story? This is
Yes,
what the
here it
latest
is.
fashion look was
it looks
from last
exactly,
week.
It looks exactly the same. Exactly
Okay.
the same.
Let's bring back up
Except
his
the
picture
body,
again.
you know, looks a little different.
I love it. I love it. I think it's funny.
Don't you think?
But I think that this just illustrates the point in general that I do not see the difference between like $300 jeans and like $50 jeans.
I don't
I
either.
understand the difference between, you know, like a $10
Yep.
jean or something, but once you get just like a good pair of jeans, and I think they all look the same. I can never tell the difference
It
between.
all depends.
Wow.
It's
I
not
get
about the
mine
money.
at Costco.
It's not about the money. I think it's all about how they fit you, how they make
Barry,
you
what do
look.
you think of that? Even Barry's shaking his head. Barry, do you shop at Costco for your jeans? No, he's saying. I've got some expensive jeans in my wardrobe that I only use if I'm going to somewhere that I want to have a slightly more dressed up jean. But the jeans that I wear on the set every day, and the ones that I get them from New York, from this store called, and I can't remember what the store's called, but they're like $50 or $60. And I have 4 or 5 pairs sent to me at a time, and I get 2 shipments a year of them. Do you know what I mean? So they're only $50 or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that's what my point. They look just as good as the $300 jeans.
No. When I put on the Ralph Lauren or a pair of Versace jeans, it just makes your butt look a little better. It's got a slimmer cut. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I always think of Troy. I love the quote when I think Melissa McCarthy is in this meme. It always says, "What size pants do you wear?" Leggings. I'm like, that's me. No jeans.
Okay, tell us what you think of whether that guy's on the right path or not. Alrighty, gentlemen, if you're going through a midlife crisis, you better not go and buy that flashy sports car. That's because a new study suggests that men who decide to flaunt their wealth, which is normally compared to a peacock tail, all right, are seen as poor potential long-term partners, and apparently it communicates that you are only interested in a short little fling instead of a committed relationship.
Wow, that's reading a lot into it. I do understand what the study is saying, and I do tend to agree with it, actually.
Really?
It depends also if they have a nice car. Like when I met Doug, for instance, he had a nice car. He had a Mustang convertible, super nice. And I remember the first time I saw it, when I came out to the car, I thought, oh, he thinks he's going to impress me with this car.
But he obviously did.
But you know what the thing is? It did. But
Mustang Sally. What's that song, Barry? Mustang Sally.
But you know what? What I liked about it,
I was wondering why he calls you Sally.
He doesn't call me Sally. Will you stop? But the thing is, he wasn't obsessed with it. When they become obsessed with their cars, that's where it bothers me, I think. You know, when a guy becomes obsessed with it. He wasn't obsessed. Like, his car was a little dusty.
This is a midlife crisis. That they buy the car.
Well, and I think that
he wasn't a midlife crisis at 20.
Well, they showed a picture, though, where it was a younger kid that was standing by. That was no midlife crisis.
That was Kylie Jenner's boyfriend.
But you know what I mean? I think that when they're young like that, especially, that shows, an inability, I should say, to really spend their money wisely and, save for the future. So I can see where that study is absolutely right.
But they're also saying that they would rather spend the money on things like that than put the money in the bank.
Exactly.
That's what I mean?
Exactly.
And Kylie Jenner's boyfriend owes $1 million to the tax department. So yet he goes out and buys a Bentley or whatever that car was.
Right.
But also Kylie Jenner has been rumored that she helps him as well.
I think that it depends on the age, like we're talking about with this story, because I also think that once you get to 50s or late middle life, that you've worked your whole life for like a little treat. Maybe you were reasonable for 20 years and drove that Honda or whatever it is, and then maybe you've been working for 20, 30 years, and a guy just deserves it at that point. Treat yourself.
I think you
worked for it.
Doug's just bought himself the new Range Rover. But that was his treat from being over in Afghanistan.
Yes, it was.
And I didn't see an issue with that.
Yeah,
but you're living like a couple of rich white people.
Oh, whatever.
Do you know what I mean? Like.
Well, I just know. I think it's nice. I don't think it's a sign of something bad. It can be a sign of like hard work paid off.
Yeah,
that's how I
see
it too.
Not when you're 25 and you owe $1 million in taxes. Not like that.
I think when you're 50 and you've left your wife and kids and you go out and buy the Porsche, I think there could be a bit of an issue there.
Right. If you're doing everything else right, you deserve it.
Alrighty, tell us what you think over at Midday Kentucky's Facebook page. We have all the stories on there. Miss Lisa,
all right.
What are we doing, my dear?
Well, listen to this. Do you think your mom is the best mom in town? Well, go to our website, click on the contest tab, and submit a picture of your mother and tell us why your mom is the best. She'll have a chance to win a Mother's Day gift basket with $500 worth of prizes from Pino's Palettes, Ely's Contemporary Boutique, Kentucky Taste Buds, Mulberry and Lime, so many different gifts in this gift basket. It's so awesome. We received so many entries already that we wanted to showcase some of them here on the show. So here is Luann with her great-grandchild, Olivia. Luann was a 24/7 caregiver for the submitter's dad for years. Apparently he had a host of medical conditions, including Alzheimer's. what a mom. I mean, she is, you know, to showcase this mother that has gone through so much,
Grandma,
taking care of
yeah.
somebody else. It's fantastic.
It's sweet.
So we will announce the winner of our competition this Friday live on our show. So everybody.
This Friday, the
yes,
11th?
Yep. And we're getting a lot of submissions for this.
Are
too.
we?
How are we going to pick?
A lot of good
How are we going to
moms.
decide? Just one.
Computer generate people, because then you can't judge me that I picked the wrong
True.
person.
That's
We
right.
did it
That's
random.
right.
It is what it is. Hey,
Yes.
coming up, everyone, we're learning how we can fix that old snoring habit. I've got such a story to tell you about that. Or maybe our partners. Well, that's another problem. Midday Kentucky will be right back.